Hello and welcome back, everybody. J-Man here for another music reaction. It is my Sunday, Christmas Day. Hope you're all doing well out there, whatever day of the week it is for you. If you're watching this today, when I get it up later, hope you're having a happy holidays, whether you celebrate today or not. Yeah, we've got another Swiss Cheese Points request. This one is by Cyber Jarl. It is for Orchestre de Jeux doing the Megaman X music or theme or both, something to that effect. We had watched Cyber had requested another video like this before. It was for Video Games Live doing Castlevania. Yeah, interesting concept. I like the idea of, full orchestras doing these musical pieces from old classical games. So many of them are bring back so much nostalgia for me. Mega Man X, I did not play that I remember. If I did, it was very briefly. I never finished the game or anything to that effect. Interested to check it out. Anyways, let's go ahead, dive on in. Orchestre de Jeux, Mega Man X. Let's get it. Okay, good place to pause for first impressions. Yeah, again, I think it's really cool taking this old music that was made for like 8-bit, 16-bit video games, and filling it out, because obviously there was only so much that they could do with the audio on those old games. Really filling that sound out. The sound actually of the this music, it does sound familiar. So I'm sure I dabbled in Mega Man X a little bit. Yeah, I watching the video, I often wonder, the guys conducting, or the people that conduct the orchestra, I wonder, are the musicians actually watching him to follow tempo stuff, or is he really just more of a figurehead there? Anybody that maybe knows the answer to that, if you were in an orchestra or something like that, drop me a comment down below. Let me know. I've always wondered about that, because sometimes it feels like they're really just up there kind of putting on a little bit of a show for everybody else. I know they were the one, conducting everybody, getting everybody prepared, letting everybody know who they want to be, louder at certain points, softer at other points, things like that. But once they're actually performing the piece, does he really do anything? Cyber says they are. While the notes and tempo is on the page, the conductor makes sure that everyone plays on the right tempo and stop their pieces at the right time. Gotcha. Sounds good. I just always wondered about that. I was curious. I'm not a musician in any shape or form. I tried to teach myself a little bit of guitar at one point and dabbled a little bit in piano, teaching myself some piano stuff. But yeah, no formal training or anything like that. But good to know. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's back it up a smidge and we'll keep on going. I like that. I like the trombone work there. All right. Just credit. Okay. Yeah, that was cool. Not something that I would sit around and just listen to. I don't feel like. I mean, there might be certain games that carry a heavy nostalgia for me. Maybe like Zelda. Some game. I didn't play a lot of platformers, and it feels. I think that. Let me get my words straight. I think that most of the music that is more full and in depth came from more of like the platformer games. I didn't play a whole lot of platforming games. I played like Super Mario Brothers, things like that. But like Castlevania, Mega Man, Bomberman, those kinds of games, I never played a whole lot. I was more into like sports action sort of games. Played a lot of Mortal Kombat, a lot of those fighting type games, things like that. And then once computers came around, obviously everything sort of changed, and I went into first person shooters and stuff like that. But, I still do go back and play some retro games, but still, like I said, very cool. I think I could certainly go to one of these orchestra performances and enjoy it. But it's not the kind of music that I would just have playing around the house or anything like that. But it's fun to see. I like watching the conductors. Some conductors have more flair than others. This guy seemed to have a pretty good flair to what he was doing. I think maybe my not understanding whether they're actually doing anything is probably just because a lot of the movements, they don't seem to necessarily follow right with the tempo stuff that's going on, but he's probably leading them into it. So therefore, it doesn't look on time for me or whatever. But anyway, still, like I said, very cool. Great work. I love that trombone section that they had. That was really cool. Followed with the trumpets. So yeah, good stuff. Thanks for the request, Cyber. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. YouTube, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. We'll be back for a couple more music reactions for today. Hope to see you for those. But till we see you next, stay safe. Peace.